And we're back. Well, that's the extension cleared out a bit, so I shall treat myself with some shit games. The next one on the list is Arcadia. Will I stitch these files all together? Well, I suppose I have to. Otherwise you're going to end up like with a 20-minute video of me playing BC Beau as part 2. My channel's got enough problems. Oh, hang on. Right, so I did some work in the house, and the house rewarded me with £3.05. That's not bad for half hour's work. Is it more? No, it's actually £3.25. So that's where the extra pound coins went then. How many pound coins have I got at the moment? Not that many actually. Well, I did have to spend some on a mint condition Atari VCS box. I don't really think. I think I used a £2 coin with that one, and these are all mixed up now. That's another pound coin, so I got £6 coins. This pound coin, no. Any more? That's not a pound coin. That's too slim. Should probably put my glasses on when I'm looking for specific coins. That looks like a 50p or a 10p. That's 50p. It's not enough for kebab, mate. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Got all the measurements in my head for the where I'm going to be putting the brackets for the wall units, which have to be put on top of bits of wood, because all the electrical wires go straight up from the fuse box. Anyway, it wouldn't have mattered if I left the old bits of wood on there or not, because at the end of the day they don't line up, because the old cabinets were all 60 centimetres wide, and the new ones, or 3 out of 4 of them, are 500mm 50 centimetres. It shouldn't take long to load. It's probably a fucking 8K program, maybe less than that. It's a dirt Spectrum pork job. Alright, Chucky, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, what's the matter? We had your dinner. Can't moan about that. I bought you your dinner. No. Gonna have to filter out all the shit from the tobacco. No. There's loads of crap in this tobacco. Not much of a loading screen, really. Yeah, things like Arcadia, they're fine for the VIC-20, but not if you just spent, like, you know, 300 quid on a C64 and 50 quid on a tape deck or whatever it was. I think it's 40 quid actually, can't remember. So, you know, C64's got 64k, mate. And basically, if anyone asks you to boil down a C64 down to its essence, it's basically a VIC-2 chip, a SID chip, which so far is identical to the Max machine console, Japanese only Commodore console, and 64k RAM. Well, I don't think the CPU comes into it. The C64 wasn't really designed for 3D games, because in you know, January 1982, when they started producing them, well, they were ready to start producing them. The specification application was locked. There wasn't really any such thing as 3D computer games. I'm not even sure when Battlezone come out in the arcade, to be honest. I mean, there was those old vector games, which I can't remember the name of at the moment, but they did exist. But yeah, in the arcades they weren't really. I think Star Wars like 1982, 83 game anyway in the arcade. So really, the fact that you got a 1 megahertz processor is more than enough, which is the same as a 2 megahertz Z80. And considering most Z80 machines don't really have that much hardware assistance. I mean, the MSX has got sprites, yeah, but due to the way they've designed the screen memory, you can't really use the CPU in the MSX to scroll the screen, even to do software scrolling. That's the problem there. You can do it on the Amstrad, obviously. BBC Micro had a 2 megahertz 6502. Really, the Atari is the only computer that has almost as fast CPU as the BBC Micro, and it does have like hardware scrolling, hardware sprites. They're not that great on the Atari, which is why the graphics on Bruce Lee are a bit shit. And Zorro. I think Zorro's another Atari port job. Is this shit gonna load? So yeah, I worked out all the measurements. Basically it's 30, 60, 90, 4 foot above the worktops is where the top of the well, all of the wall units are going to be. So that's where we're going to have to fix the bits of wood no higher than that. Otherwise you see them and they look shit in it. And then we have to screw the brackets on there, but that'll be a thing. Found another BMW screwdriver, which is reversible. It's got like Phillips and a flathead on either side, so I can stick that in the electric. Stick that in your electric grill. Yeah, I've got electric grill. That's Thursday, Friday. I have to build the wall units, fix them up on the wall, and then we'll have a bit more room, and then we can build the base cabinet and the oven housing cabinet, which is already out of the packet, which was probably a bad idea, but anyway. And then if that goes well, we stick the worktop on there, stick that in the corner, stick the old shitty 1970s style cooker with the grill on the top. Gas cooker, obviously. I don't do the electric cooker thing. I've noticed that people that have electric cookers don't really, they either have no interest in cooking or they can't cook. I have noticed that. That's not to say everyone with a gas cooker knows how to cook or has an interest in cooking. So these are all slow loaders, which obviously helps. Doesn't help you because you have to put up with me talking bollocks for ages, but we'll play Pedro last. Actually, I bet it's ready for Cosmic Cruiser to be loaded. Oh no, it's not. So whoever had this compilation last did not like Pedro. They preferred Cosmic Cruiser. Or they tried both and they thought they were both shit. And maybe Pedro is the one that it's rewound to when you buy it. I don't know. But I don't think it's a bad compilation for early 1984, really. It could be worse. I've played worse compilations. I'm trying to think what you get on the Elite Hit Pack 6-pack now. You get 1942. Well, Armour of Antiriad is a highly rated game, but it's infuriating to play. The controls when you're in the suit are like Strange Loop, and the controls when you're out of the suit are like fucking Dark Castle. So, two flavours of shit. Cat shit and dog shit, really. Not quite as bad as baby poo, but anyway. Cool, how much memory does this shit use? I'm sure Arcadia is a 16K Spectrum game. What the fuck is going on? If I turn off the camera, then eventually after 2 minutes it rewinds the mechanism for the zoom lens. That uses battery power. You don't really end up with any more, and you get loads of like individual files, but I didn't plan on having to squeeze 3 games into 2 video files. 1 hour is the maximum. Anyway, if the oven works, we could get kebab, although I don't feel like it, because I got ripped off a bit with the so-called garden clearance. So I'm going to have to stay off the takeaway, really, down to the bare minimum. I'd only buy fish and chips on a Friday, to be honest. Friday, 5 o'clock. And by the time I get there, there's fresh fish that come out of the fryer. And plenty of choice as well, so you don't have to have a shit bit. Like the tail, never get the tail. Always get the middle cod. Never get the tail. It's not as nice. Alright, it's better than nothing. Can definitely taste the cinnamon in this tea. So anyway, I cleared out most of the extension, so you can actually get to the oven unit. There's some things on top of it, but I've got nowhere to put them right now. They'd end up in front of it anyway, so there's no real point. There was a massive spider. God, I'm talking, but hurry up and load for fuck's sake. To be honest, as long as BC Bill and Jumping Jack loads, I'm not really that fussed about the others. And there's no loading screen on any of these, or even the original copy of Jumping Jack, and probably BC Bill, I would imagine. So I'm playing them off SD to IEC, but can't have the SD to IEC and the tape deck plugged in. No, don't jump up there. I can't line up the camera on a black screen, buddy. Isn't it your sleep time, you little shit? By Eugene Evans, here we go. There's nothing particularly Arcadia about Arcadia. Joystick port 1, you reckon? Or just space to start and joystick port 2? Ah, bloody hell. How do you start to get go F7? Don't jump on anything. Hey, buddy. No, we need to get this review out of the way quickly. Look at the slowdown. As soon as you fire, it slows down. It's a terrible game. It's absolutely rubbish. There should be no slowdown when you just because you fire off some shots. So like I said, this is fine for the VIC-20 and there might actually be less slowdown. That's enough of that. So you basically you got to survive 90 seconds. Chucky. Yeah, go and have a look in the window, mate. Go on. It's really putting me off at the moment. What are you doing? I don't like it when their sleep patterns are fucked up. Wow! They're not using sprites at all, I don't think. Because the collision detection is definitely character based. That's why I'm losing all these lives. So it's best to just leave like one and then just try and... Oh, actually, maybe if you clear them, you do get onto it. Fucking, the slowdown is unbearable. It's like being forced to watch Gone with the Wind at fucking Christmas with your parents because they want to watch it. Shit like that. Well, basically, your mum wanted to watch it. And your dad didn't want an argument, so... Only one TV, innit? There's no such thing anymore. Look, I'm fucking hitting them. Why aren't they fucking blowing up? Bloody crap, mate. I'm getting excited by the speaker vibrations, killer. A Damsky killer. Let's see if you clear them all off. I wasn't keeping an eye on the time, actually. And he can't stay up there all that long. That's a shit game. Right, what else is on? What's on the other side then? BC Bill, right. Forward that to the end. I don't want BC Bill getting fucked up. I'm fucking forwarding it on the wrong side now. No. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Right. Let's do Cosmic Cruiser first. Oh no, that means I have to... Yeah, but I don't really want to play Cosmic Cruiser at all. Yeah, I know people don't like these live tape testing things. Because there's not much gameplay, but it's not really my fault. These don't have turbo loaders on them. The thing is, we got rid of the Scottish Stradlers. I can show you Lightning Luke. What the hell is that? Cobweb? Yeah, get off. There you go, that's Lightning Luke, which you won't be able to fucking see at all. Why is it so dark in here? The window's open there. Let's try opening this one. There you go, Lightning Luke. Which my cat seems to really like. A W.H. Smith top value toy. I didn't know it was W.H. Smith. It's obviously a knockoff of, what do you call it? What was that game? Tin Can Alley, that's it. Get on with it. Get on with it, Mad Commodore. Stroke Retrotronics. Nah, this will be going on the Mad Commodore. C64 stuff is pretty much just going on the thingy. On the Mad Commodore channel. Coscrush. I could have had Cosmic Cruise. Actually, you're allowed 15 characters, so CRUISER7, and 5 is 12 in the space. Yeah, they could have had Cosmic Cruiser. Now obviously they have to have the clear screen thing, but that's optional. So even with that, you could have that all that, 14 characters, and you could even change the colour if you wanted to, which some games did. What's the matter, Adamski? I better show him because you think I'm talking to myself, innit? There he is, there he is. Gonna have to line up the camera again a bit later. Innit? So yeah, anyway, hopefully, once I got most of the cabinets and everything built, I can spend a couple of days fitting doors and stuff like that. And then that means I haven't got too many cabinets to build. For some reason I've decided to put the small fridge and have an extra long worktop. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the large fridge. That might end up in the extension. We'll have to see how small we can make the downstairs toilet. But anyway, I'm just doing one end of the kitchen extension. So I can have a 2.5 metre bit of worktop going from side to side. The washing machine will stay where it is. We're going to have the new sink unit there. So it's going to be a 600mm cabinet, sink unit, and then I'm going to have empty space, so I could have an extra cupboard. Yeah, I might just, I might put some, if I put some bits of, 2x1 timber on the wall and rest the worktop on top of that, and then I'll save one base cabinet. I don't know if I've got enough left, you see, it's a problem. Gonna have 2, 3, yeah, I don't think I've got enough base cabinets to do that. I need 3 base cabinets, minimum. I actually need 4 if I'm honest. If one goes in the middle, no, there won't be a middle bit, will there? I might have to use up the, because the one of the wall units didn't come with any bits, so I had to nick the bits from one of the base cabinets. So that's going to be a bit iffy. Not really sure. So I got all the bits for one base cabinet, but I haven't got the fixings for it. So we're a bit fucked really on that one. I'll have to deal with that later, because it has to be strong enough to hold up the worktop. And all the tins of baked beans and God knows what I'm going to put in there. Baked beans, chickpeas, borlotti beans, black-eyed beans, tinned tomatoes. Yeah, the camera's falling off the edge there. Hey. Another rubbish loader, here we go again. Anyway, once I've done all that, I have to rearrange all the furniture in this bloody room. Because this desk is still broken. All I've done is just like shove the bit that's come away from the toughened glass underneath now. And propped it up with some of the shelf units, although we'll have to do something a bit less wasteful for the shelf, for the bookshelves. There's two there. I need them, innit? I've got one bookshelf I still need to build. Don't know where. There's too much furniture in this room actually. Need to find somewhere else to put some other stuff, but I suppose one of these fancy bookshelves, I suppose they could go downstairs in the living room, but I'm a bit short of space in there as well actually. We'll see. Anyway, I need to get on with stuff. But yeah, I need to move the desk in here because I need to have a radiator fitted. There's not much point having the heating on if the room I sit in 90% of the time when I'm not going for a piss, a shit, a sleep, making dinner, cleaning up after the cat, stroke feeding them. I spend that time in here, so just trying to think actually. Oh, there was a really mint condition boxed A500 on eBay. Can't remember if it was a good price or a shit price. Now, a good price for me is when things are expensive. Now, I did see some cocksucker sell 16 copies unused, he's labelled them as, but he's put the condition as new on the auction listing, of Nether Earth for the Amstrad CPC, which is the only Amstrad CPC game I've got, like, you know, brand new copies of. And they went for 16 quid, 16 copies. It went for about 16 quid plus postage. I think there was only one bid. That is an arsehole. Should have been selling them one at a time for like 4 quid, because that's what I want to do. So we'll have to wait another year before we can sell them. But he has got some other new games which I might buy. He's got quite a few copies, brand new copies of Formula 1 Simulator. Can't remember what others, that's the only one. Oh, he's got Master Chess for the Atari 400, 800. Or is it no, it is Master Chess. A game so boring there's only one screenshot on Atari Mania for it. Trying to think if there's any other websites. No, I think that's it for the Atari 8-bit. I didn't really have anything else, I don't think. I'll check later though. But I was having a look at Formula 1 Simulator on the Commodore 16/+4. They're not bad, looks alright. So I am tempted to buy them, because they basically work out £1 each. So if I buy most of them, then there's no more left, and then I can sell them later on, like next year, for like 3 quid each. But I probably wouldn't do it like that, because I have got like some other new games, but I can't remember if I got any you know, new or new sealed Commodore +4 games. I'm running out of bullshit to talk about. Oh fucking hell, we're already at half an hour. Not again. Chucky, why don't you talk for a bit, mate? Yeah, you talk for a bit. And then I can have a rest, innit? So, yeah, anyway, we're doing that tomorrow. And some point this week we have to take out a third of the garden recycle waste. I think I said this already, because he's filled it up with dirt, the stupid prick. And it's so heavy that you can bet your arse the bin men who collect the garden recycle they will be opening the lids. And as soon as they open the lid, they're like, oh, we can't take this, mate. He could have at least put other shit on top, like the grass cuttings, but he's mixed it all in with the dirt. It's like 75% dirt, 25% grass. He's such a prick. Never call them again. And that's what I hate about, doing up your house. You got to deal with all these arseholes. I got some people in to plaster the ceiling in the hallway, and they've done such a shit job, worse than I would have done it after like 2 or 3 tries, that basically not only is it a waste of money, but I've got to fix up their shit work and do it better. The only reason I called them to do it is because from the ceiling down to the bottom, well, the step on the actual stairs, that is quite a big distance actually. It's more than 15 feet. Ceilings are about 9 foot high. And yeah, and in the worst position. Yeah, so that's not great. But I can't really fit carpet in the hallway until I've done the ceiling. Because I can't paint the walls until I've done the ceiling, because plaster is just going to drip down, and then when I paint the ceiling it's obviously going to splatter onto the walls. So, but luckily there's only a few places where I have to kind of fix that up. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly level, there just has to be like no ridges or anything, where the edge of the trowel goes. So as long as it doesn't cast any shadows, then you're fine. Well, the bit above the stairs, the other bits I can do anyway. What else we got? I've got 2 C64 compilation out of boxes. This one got a spec. Oh, there's actually a C64 in that one. Bloody hell. Use some compression for fuck's sake. Yeah, there's been like a taxi stroke minicab, as we used to call them in the old days. Although if you ring them up and say, I need a minicab, they're like, what? What's a minicab? They're all called taxis now. Been parked outside there for ages, like an hour. But he is the same ethnicity as my neighbours, so maybe he's like on a break and he's visiting them. They all got a car each, so they wouldn't use a taxi. Now that I've cleared the garden, they actually say hello to me now, so maybe we have a normal relationship. Apparently the big bit of plastic that's in the back of my garden, Jockey, their daughter said to me during the gale force winds, someone's roof blew off their shed or something. It doesn't look like the shed from a roof. Do not press run stop. No! Go and find... Look, there's a nice blanket over there on the bed. Go and sleep. You're not going out the room. Not while I'm doing this. Jesus Christ, these take forever to load, so... If I was to mark a game down for like loading time, these would get really bad scores. Where's my bloody glasses? Have a look at my fake asteroids box. There you go, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's fucking brilliant. Although I do have like a really good condition. Actually, yeah. You're probably thinking, why don't you show the original? I bet it's shit, I bet it's nothing like it. Let's find my mint condition copy of asteroids. There's a VCS, which one is the mint one? This one's pretty mint actually. I never had asteroids for the VCS, but because I borrowed one off my mate Keith, I can't remember what he borrowed off me. I had to buy it because I did actually sort of have it. There you go. There's the original one with the Atari PAL sticker on the side there. I don't know if you can see that. Good, it loaded. And this is the other one. So I'll just do this, might as well. Just show you the. There you go. Cue the epic music. I mean, I downloaded the closest fonts that I could find. Although this one I think is based on the American thing, and this is obviously the PAL version, the real one. Yeah, the real one's in better condition than this. This one's a bit crushed now. But anyway. Oh, see, if they had this loading screen and this music while it loaded, that would be great. Still be a shit game, but well, we're not going to have enough time to actually play Pedro, so I might as well let this run. Right, where's my bloody CRT block? Okay, well, the chair has collapsed. So I guess the chair I took out of here and put in the kitchen is going to have to come out now. Oh, crap. And I've got to do some hoovering now, and these screws are all broken as well now. Oh crap. What bastard! I can't even play this game now because I ain't got a chair in here. Yeah, the screws are all broken now. Actually, I don't know if this is broken. Yeah. Ah well. Got loads of spare bits of wood. Kitchen, so we're going to have to play this game standing up, W.H. Smith style, isn't it? Thank you. I don't think you get to see that thing ever again. Domestic port to it is then, unusually. Oh, it's crashed. This is no good. Okay, space must be pause or something. There you go. So you've got to go down here. You can clearly see it goes straight through some of the windows. You've got to blow out the windows on the spaceship, isn't it? It's a real pain in the arse, this game. I don't know if they repair some of them. Jesus Christ. It was a bit risky, that was. Can't really see from this angle. I'm upset about my chair, leave me alone in it. Ah, come on. Chucky. These are sound effects on the intro to Commercial Breaks, the Battle for Santa's software. Whatever it's called. There you go. So think you have to basically shoot all the windows out. I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on down there. Yeah, you can actually fire while you're here. It's a bit weird. I don't know if there's a time limit actually. This is only level 1, for fuck's sake. There you go. See, because it keeps moving up and down. Ah, come on, mate. Right, so I've got the purple, the turquoise. I ain't got the red. Ah, come on. Actually, you've only got one of each on those. Yeah, the bonus in this corner. Don't really know what's going on there. Saying level 2 now. So it's drawing them back in now. He's repairing them. Come on. You do start to get a sense of when you've got a fire. Obviously not constantly. Not doing too well in this game. Chucky! Bloody hell, mate. He doesn't half love me playing the C64. I think it's the CRT pixels he loves. See, they come down at such a shit angle. It's okay, I can't see the bloody thing anymore. I will have to blame Chocorino for that one. I suppose it's all right game. The Torment of Tantalus. Oh, crap. Yeah. Can I get them? Luckily they kind of hover about a bit, so... Ah! God damn it. They kind of fucked me up, that one. So I got one purple to get. And they're just coming right at the wrong moment. So there's one purple to get, and I think one orange. Ah, come on, mate. Orange, yellow, and purple, I think. God damn it. There we go. So it should be orange and yellow now. Where's the bonus thing? I can't see the bonus counting down, but... paying attention to this shit right now. God damn it, one more to get. I want to see what happens. Oh no! Alright, well, we'll have a bit more of a go. How many lives have I got left? So he's going to clear them all now. This is annoying. I just want to see what happens when you get all the fucking windows. It don't help when the fucking thing goes straight through there. Yeah, I missed that one, I missed that one. That should have fucking... and that one. What's fucking level 3 then, mate? Where the collision detection gets worse. You cunt! Cunt! We're never going to get it like that. Let's try and do it properly. Nah. Nah. You do get a feeling for when you got a fire, but it moves up and down, which fucks me up a bit. I think I just trod on a splinter there. That's not good. It's not good for you, me, or anyone on YouTube. Ah! Goddamn motherfucker. That actually helped me, that one. So I think we've only got 2 more. The pressure. The pressure again. Oh, actually 2 more now. But I've got all of them, haven't I? Oh, it's a fucking green one. Ah! Do they get repaired after a certain amount of time? It's a practice shot, that is. That's light green, is it? Yeah, it's this one we need to get, so... Ah, that went right through the window. Piss off, mate. Yeah, they don't come low enough to fucking shoot, actually. Woo! So I don't blow up or anything. Alright, I need to get a new chair, I think. That one's more like a toilet than a chair. Right.